America, and hello, world. Good morning, Filipinas. Welcome to our The Teacher Voice. This is a 1 hour show that aims to give teachers the opportunity to talk on air about their unforgettable journey, their thrilling adventures, and share splendid wisdom to inspire our listeners and viewers. I am Judy, your host, and my co-hosts for tonight are Tita Josie Harrison,
Hi.
Asian in Las Vegas, and Teacher Pasita Ross of New York City.
Hello.
Hello, everyone in there. But right now, before we're gonna start our program, let's have a little short prayer regarding our situation right now here in America. Let's bow our heads in prayer. Lord, we acknowledge your sovereignty, your greatness, and your power in our land. We commit to you, our leaders, our President Trump, the lawmakers, children, parents, our dear teachers, and the people of America as a whole. You said in your word that we need to be submissive to rulers and authorities. Be obedient, be ready for every good work, and submit to one another out of reverence for Christ Jesus, so that your name be glorified in the midst of this people and in our nation. Remind us of the prayer you have taught us to forgive us as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation to do things against your will, but deliver this land from evil. Amen, Lord.
Amen.
Thank you. This show airs by the Philippine Las Vegas radio station, located in the heart of Las Vegas every Saturday at 6 p.m. And in the Philippines, it's Sunday, 10 in the morning. So before tayo mag-proceed sa program natin, mga co-hosts, baka mayroon tayong mga friends na dapat natin i-greet doon sa Philippines at kahit dito. Tita Josie, mayroon?
Well, sa aking mga kaibigan na alam nilang nagko-co-host ako dito sa ating Teacher Choice, I hope you are listening and I hope that you will recommend some of the teachers that you know so that we can feature them in our show.
Correct.
Thank you so much.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful, Tita. Yes. Tita Pasit.
Hi sa aking mga kaibigan, kamag-anak, and every other person on earth. I wish you a happy, a peaceful, and a healthy 2021.
Yes.
First, kapit lang kayo. Everything will be all right kahit na mahirap. Let's just keep on.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
I want to greet my friends, families back home. I am from Bacolod City, Negros Occidental. Si Inday, ang tawag nila sa akin, Bisayang Bisaya. Sa mga taga Bacolod dyan, taga Negros, nandito si Inday. Baka mayroon kayo dyang mga teachers na dapat natin i-recognize. This is the teacher voice. It is because that we want to give teachers the voice to inspire other teachers, listeners, through your stories. This time we have a handsome man, I would say awesome. I will say awesome man because he's not just good because of his profession, but because of the character and the heart of this man. Tita Josie, we will introduce this gentleman.
I think the first reader is
I
you.
Tita Pasit.
Tita
Okay.
Pasit. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All right. Okay. It's my pleasure and privilege to introduce the first part of this young man's bio sketch para makilala natin siya. Ano? Okay. Our very important guest tonight is an educator, an industrial engineer and a U.S. immigration attorney who rose out of poverty through hard work, perseverance, and determination. He was sixth of seven children of a barber and a former seamstress. Currently, he practices U.S. immigration law in New York. His compelling story as a former banana Q street vendor, banana, has touched the lives of Filipino and non-Filipinos. He was invited to speak and be an inspiration at the New York City Street Vendor Project Urban Justice. He was a Mindanao Scholar Summit and and Filipino and in Filipino communities abroad. Now, Josie, your turn.
And as an industrial engineer, he worked in San Miguel as the regional production planner, Nestle Philippines and Nestle USA as head of the company's department, IE department, and Nestle Continuous Excellent Program. He is the founder of the Philippine Institute of Industrial Engineers in Mindanao. He taught industrial engineering majors at Xavier University, Ateneo de Cagayan. As an immigration attorney, he is actively involved in reuniting families in the United States, aiding Filipinos and other nationalities in the US, including but not limited to nurses, teachers, even people who lost their immigration status. Example, mga tago ng tago or TNT. Judeline?
Oh, wow. This is a good part. Through the years, he has been recognized as the outstanding industrial engineer in the Philippines on 2005.
Wow.
And in 2017, the Pan American Concerned Citizens Action League gave him an award for excellence in the legal profession. New York State top 10 immigration lawyers on 2017. And in 2018, we have two awards in here. He was one of the outstanding Filipinos in America, which is in public service awardee and presidential awards during the presidential awards in Manila, pamana ng Filipino awardee by President Rodrigo Duterte. Ladies
Wow.
and gentlemen, tonight, let us hear the compelling story of this gentleman. Sabi niya daw, former banana Q siya noon sa Pilipinas. At sa kaanak ng isang barbero and former seamstress. Pero, he rose out of poverty through hard work, perseverance, and determinasyon. At saka sa edukasyon.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my joy to introduce to you Attorney Nick Caraquel, our friend here in New York.
Yes, yes.
Welcome.
Kanya, naging ko niya sa kanya mo.
Hello po. Magandang gabi po, Tita Judeline, Tita Josie, and Ma'am Pasita. So thank you for having me in your show.
Good evening.
Yes.
Nagwapo, naging-ambo. 2018, nakita natin ito, tita, sa
Yes.
Manila, di ba?
So we were there nung
We
na-award.
were there.
Oh,
Na-awardan
really?
siya.
Wow.
Oo. We attended on that special moment of Attorney Nick. Attorney,
Wow.
igigrill ka namin. Kailangan i-inspire mo kami, ha? Inspire mo ang mga teachers namin na watching and listening to this, The Teacher Voice. Sino una mag-grill sa kanya?
Oh, okay.
Ito na, Tita Paset, ready ka?
I am just very curious kasi magandang story niya, no? It's a success story actually, ano?
Really?
From
Yes.
poverty, naging imagine what he is now, what he has become, what he has made of himself. So my question is, how was life for young Nick Caraquel doon sa Pilipinas?
Ay, wow.
Okay. So again, I think you've already introduced me as the sixth of seven. right? But there is a big generation gap between my three older brothers and sisters and a younger group of
Mm.
siblings. So I I grew up with only I think four of my siblings around me most of the time.
Oh, okay.
So then basta naalala ko when I was conscious already of the people or what's happening around me. I was already helping my mom sa pananahi niya. Right? And he would always remind me na, Dong, tulungan mo ako dito para may makain tayo bukas. And I would, even at a younger age, I would not sleep. I would sleep in long, kunting tulog na lang. Kasi again, yun yung sinasabi niya na dapat matapos namin to para may kakainin kami bukas. And so on. So that was my earlier recollection of my young life at that point. I don't really feel the hardship because even at a younger age, I accepted and aware kung ano yung sitwasyon namin.
Mm.
So I don't complain if wala kaming pagkain o ulam sa lamesa. I just eat whatever is there.
Mm.
Then I don't demand anything. Kaya siguro ako maliit. Malnourished ako, but I don't complain.
Pero small but terrible, ha?
And then later, nung yung mga younger brothers and sisters ko, nasa high school na sila and my mom and my dad, papa ko hindi na talaga nila kaya, sabi niya ng mama ko. And I was a SPED student at a pupil at the time, sa mga specially gifted. So nung third year, after nung grade 3 ko pala, my mom asked me to stop kasi hindi na niya kayang tustusan yung mga iba kong kapatid. Sabi niya na if you could stop for 1 year para nga magbenta ng banana Q, so I could help the family for the financial needs. And I did not take it as if masaya ako, right? I was questioning everyone. I was even questioning God na bakit ako? Right? Kasi una, wala naman gastos. Maglalakad lang naman ako from bahay to school. And then, so I just don't understand bakit ako yung pinapastop. Right? But then, and I was an honor student or pupil even at a younger age. I just don't understand bakit ako yung pinili. But then again, walang choice siguro yung nanay ko. I have to stop. Yun doon nagsimula yung at least for 1 year. And I attend mass every Sunday, but I always question God, bakit nangyayari yung ganito? I was so conscious at the time, but I don't complain much. I just do whatever.
What grade was that? When you were high school, elementary?
Ang ano yun, ma'am?
Yung nag-stop ka schooling.
After magi-grade 4.
Oh.
Elementary.
Oo, elementary.
Wow, okay. Go ahead. Parang interesado ako.
That is so, may I just comment, sa dami ng ating mga nai-interview, yan lang ang masasabi ko sa mga Pilipino, regardless kung lalaki o babae. Lahat tayo kasi determinado, na lumaki tayo na ang pangaral sa atin na ating mga magulang, masyadong importante ang edukasyon. Kaya sa ating mga Pilipino, it's so nice to listen how you are determined to do it no matter what. Kaya yung konting mga pagkukulang sa paglaki natin, yung walang pera, walang pagkain, ino-overcome natin yon. Kasi ang gusto natin talagang makatapos, makapagtrabaho, makatulong. Kaya more power to you, attorney. Please continue.
Okay, go ahead, attorney.
So yun na nga yun. No? And then, nagbabanana queue kami. And again, this is, we still practice hygiene at that time. No? So, at 4 o'clock, gigisingin ako ng tatay ko kasi pipilitin niya akong mamulot ng banana Q sticks. Kasi even yung banana Q sticks, mahal yun eh.
I-recycle.
I-recycle yun. So then, anuhin namin, iinitan ng tubig and then you have to, ulitin na naman niya, ililinisin, i-scrape niya para magamit namin ulit. But at a younger age, and again, I blame all those experiences kaya ako maliit. Kasi kulang sa pagkain, kulang sa tulog, kulang sa lahat. So,
is that true? No. No, I don't think so. You're funny. You're too much. No, you're created as that. Come on.
Anyway, so yun. But it was fun. It was a memorable.
Pero sandali lang. Yung mga kapatid mo, mga mataas?
Ako, sa lalaki, ako yung one of them pinamaliit.
Okay.
Oo.
Maliit pero
grabe pagkaliit mo, kagwapo sa iyo nga pagkaliit. Alam mo yun. Okay, go ahead.
Yun ang compensation niya, gwapo siya.
Diba? Kasi siguro kung nagtaas,
Matalino siya.
Talent na lang babawiin.
Okay.
Oo.
Sige.
Okay, go ahead.
So, but basically yun yung childhood memory ko. And then after 1 year, kasi yun yung usapan namin ng nanay ko. Sabi, I will only stop for 1 year.
Uh-huh.
After that, whether papayag kahit hindi, pupunta talaga ako ng school.
Okay.
Oh.
Kasi elementary lang naman, lalakarin lang naman yung lalakarin.
Oh.
So, even on that year na pinahinto ako ng nanay ko, pumupunta pa rin ako sa school. Tapos, pinapagalitan ako ng teacher kasi sabi niya, hindi ka kasi enrolled, kaya hindi ka
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
banana.
Yeah, you have the hunger for education.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
go ahead.
education.
But the problem is, when I came back, yung mga classmate ko, ibang room na.
Siyempre.
So, then I don't think I can accept that. Sinabi ko sa nanay ko, ay kailangan kong lumipat ng school. So, hindi na ako sa SPED. Kasi parang it affected me na hindi na classmate ko yung kasama ko sa room.
Oh, wow.
So, lumipat ako ngayon sa ordinary public schools na mas malapit sa amin. But still,
Okay.
naglalakad ka pa rin and so on.
Okay.
So, yun. And then, I went on. Na-maintain ko pa rin naman yung pagiging scholar, ay yung pagiging honor student ko.
Nag-honor student ka. You graduated elementary as honor
As
student.
salutatorian.
Wow.
Hindi pa ako conscious noon, but it gave me the advantage of going to the private school kasi nga may half scholarship ka kasi nga salutatorian.
Yung high school nito. High school nito.
Sa high school na, going to high school. Pero nung maliit ka pa naman, at least sa part ko, hindi ka naman very conscious about the competition in school.
Correct.
Sa lumabas lang na, okay, rank number 2 ka.
Okay na.
Ito ba, magagalit tatay ko.
Siguro kung conscious ka, nag-valedictorian ka pa nga eh.
Kasi yung valedictorian namin, matalino talaga. So, pero ito
May yung kaya ako. Okay, go ahead.
Will not be happy hearing this kasi every time ng closing, pinapalo ako ng tatay ko.
Closing of what?
Yung ceremonies, yung closing ceremonies.
Bakit?
Kasi sa eskwelahan namin, pag first honor ka, magdo-donate ka ng manok yata. Pag second honor ka, magdo-donate ka ng 1 case na Coke.
Oh.
Isa kanya. Ano yun eh? Gastos yun eh.
Oh, I see.
I see.
Wala siya ibigay. Wala siya ibigay.
Sikat ka yun. My dad would laugh at that kahit na-remind ko siya ngayon.
Kaya attorney yan, sabi ng tatay mo, huwag ka na mag-valedictorian, bibili na lang
Wala
ako
siya
ng manok.
ibigay.
Gastos.
At the manok, Tita Josie, kasi yung nanay ko mahilig ng manok. So libre yung manok.
Mag-raise.
I see.
Yung Coke ang hindi niya pwedeng raise. Kaya ako yung palaging napapalo.
You're funny.
Yeah.
Okay. But in your graduation sa secondary level, salutatorian ka pa rin?
Hindi. So I attended sa private school and it was one of the best schools. The reason naman bakit ako na doon sa private school kasi yung private school na yon run by the Dominican sisters, and even when siguro mga 10 years ago I even asked my mom na, "Ma, bakit pinilit mong mag-aral kami sa private school considering na halos wala na nating kinakain?" Di ba? So then she said and she told me na yun na lang daw ang kaya niyang ipamana eh. Kasi grade 1 lang yata ang nanay ko. Basta sa dalawa, grade 1 at saka grade 3 lang yung parents ko.
Okay.
So ang sabi ng nanay ko, yun na lang daw yung kaya niyang, at least hindi man daw niya na-achieve yun, at least sa amin. And the reason bakit ako nakapag-pursue, una, 50% discount ako dahil salutatorian ako. And then I was able to maintain my grades naman. Pangalawa, pag tatlo kasi yung sabay sa high school, magbibigay sila ng another 50% discount.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
So I was parang miscellaneous na lang yung binabayaran ko nung 2 years na nag-abot kami ng 3 kong kapatid. But I ended, I think, second honorable mention.
Okay.
Sa batch
High
namin.
school.
And then that's when I actually got my scholarship. At ito yung ito yung storya, ma'am, no? And this is where I have strong connection with God. Because I'm very prayerful, right?
Okay.
So, nung naghinto ako ng grade 3, lagi ko siyang tinatanong bakit nangyayari yung nangyari. And I don't seem to understand what happened. Pero nung high school na ako, sinabihan ako ng parents ko na hihinto ka na naman. Kasi ang nagiging practice is, kasi magkakasunod kami, di ba? So pag nag-graduate yung isa, hihinto yung isa para mag-college yung tatlo kaming magkasunod.
Uh-huh.
So tatlong una, then may 1 year gap, then tatlong kaming magkasunod.
Okay.
So ibig sabihin, pag graduate ng isa ng high school, hihinto siya, tuloy kaming dalawa ng kapatid ko, and then supposedly
Yeah.
pag graduate nito, mag-aaral tong isa.
Okay.
At hindi siya nag-aral kasi nga financial problem.
Mm-mm.
And then kaming dalawa ng brother ko, pagka-graduate niya, ako na naman yung susunod.
Mm-mm.
So, nag-stop siya ng 1 year, yung sinundan kong lalaki. And then supposedly the following year, ako na naman yung
Ikaw
hinto,
na
siya yung
naman
mag-aral.
Oo.
Right? But I don't want to stop.
Oh.
So, without my parents' knowledge, lahat ng scholarship, in-applyan ko lahat yon.
Oh.
And I passed all of them. But there is one scholarship that I really aimed for, yun yung state scholarship program. Kasi, full 100% free siya sa intuition.
Right. Uh-huh.
But sila yung mamimili ng kurso mo at
Oh.
sila yung mamimili kung anong school ka pwedeng mag-attend.
Mm.
Okay.
Right? But they will pay 100%. So ang nangyari, it was first time for the year that the government realized na kahit private school ka, hindi lahat doon may kaya.
Correct.
So for the first time, they decided to offer it to the private schools only for the top 10 graduating students.
Wow.
Wow.
With only one caveat, no, isa lang sa buong region ang magiging awardee ng state scholarship.
Oh my God.
So
At ikaw
buong
ang
Region
napili.
11 yan. Yung buong Region 11.
Okay.
So again, without my parents' support, kasi hindi sa school kami magtitake ng NCEE, yun yung entrance
Oo.
exam,
Yes,
right?
Oo.
Ipapadala kayo lahat sa province, lahat ng top 10.
Okay.
At doon lang kayo pwede mag-exam, yung magka-qualify.
Provincial.
Wow.
Provincial level yon. Kasi isang awardee nga lang for the province.
Oo.
So, nagsubmit ako ng requirements, doon ka nag-take and so on.
Okay.
Then, graduation, mga March, right? So, February, nakuha ko na yung result na, scholar ako ng IIT Iligan, at I was a scholar in some schools in Davao. But yun talaga yung isa kong hinihiling na makuha ako. Okay? Nag-graduation na, wala pa rin yung results. May nagtrabaho na ako as tindero doon sa Incheck. Right? Tinanggap ko na hindi ako talaga mag-aral. Then last week ng enrollment, kasi sinusundan ako, mami, doon sa baryo namin, sobrang liit ng baryo. Sinusundan yung mga brights.
Oo.
Child.
That's
Right?
true.
And then parang, alam mo yun,
Akala ko sinusundan ka dahil sa kagawpuhan mo.
Hindi.
Ay, hindi. Okay.
Sinusundan yung parang, kawawa naman yung batang to.
Oo, yeah.
Oo, na matalino pero walang kaya.
Walang kaya.
Correct.
You wish you could have but wala ka rin maitulong. Alam mo yan, doon ako sinusundan. So yung principal namin elementary, sinusundan ka. Nick, pag-aaral ka ba? Hindi. Yung postmaster namin, Nick, mag-iino ka ba? Hindi. Alam mo yan, yung mga principal. Natanong ka, Nick, anong plano? Wala eh. For one day, yung isang principal pumunta doon sa tindahan ng Incheck, sabi niya, Nick, nakita ko yung pangalan mo sa newspaper. Sabi ko, ha? Paano nangyari yun? Sabi niya, nag-take ka ba ng scholarship? Sabi ko, oo. Pero hindi pa pasok sa akin na yun yung sa Sabi niya, I think ikaw yung award sa Region 11.
Wow.
So, hindi pa pumasok sa akin yun na pumasok. Until the same day, yung postmaster, ma'am, maniwala ka hindi, maiyak-iyak siya. Sorry. Binigay sa akin na, Nick, sa'yo ba to? Kasi from higher education yun. Yun na yan, scholarship siya.
Wow.
Ako yung napili ng Region 11.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
So, then doon ko na I think ito yung reason bakit pinahinto ako ni Lord nung grade 3 so that I could have the scholarship in high school.
Very.
Kasi kung hindi ako suminto, I will never get the scholarship.
Hindi siya nag-timing.
Hindi siya nag-timing.
Right.
And doon ko lang naintindihan bakit ako pinahinto.
In God's time.
So yun na yun. And then I got the scholarship and then ito na naman, again, yung tatay ko. So pinuntahan ko siya, tumakbo ako.
Buhay pa yan si tatay mo. Gusto ko siya makita.
So tumakbo ako sa kanya, sabi ko, pa, scholarship.
Happy. Saan happy ka pa? Happy ka na. Sige.
Yung sa dalawa kasi, sa between tatay and nanay ko, yung nanay ko yung very aggressive in terms of education.
Okay.
Doon sa tatay yung naniniwala talaga sa education. So nung nakita niya na So ano ngayon? So what does that
What is
mean?
next?
Oh, mapapakain ka ba ng scholarship mo?
Oh.
Yung sagot. Di ba?
Oh,
Which
okay.
is narinig nung kapitbahay namin na frustrated lawyer. Talagang
Oh.
inaway niya yung tatay ko.
Oh.
Oh, sinabihan niya na anong klaseng tatay ka, di ba? Yung anak mo nagsumikap, naging scholar, siya lang yung scholar sa Region 11. Pasalamat ka, hindi nag-drugs yan, hindi nag-ano yan. And
Yes.
so yun yung pinagalitan niya, no? Sabi, suportahan mo naman, parang ganon.
Wow.
And then, hindi siya kumibo. And then, naalala ko, 4 o'clock, kasi 4 o'clock ako ginigising eh. It
In the
was
morning
Sunday, ginising niya ako
Yeah.
na magbihis ka, pupunta tayo ng Davao.
Ah,
Para
yun na yung
magpa-enroll.
time na yan.
Oh.
Hi, pinaiyak mo ako.
Ako rin.
Yeah, very touching. Very touching.
Very touching. Very touching. Yeah.
So-
Buhay pa ba ang tatay mo ngayon, Atty. Nick?
Nanay mo.
Ano yan, ma'am?
Buhay pa ang nanay at tatay mo?
Yung tatay ko nandyan pa. And
Oh.
I brought him to Sydney, Australia last 2 years ago. Kasi nga,
Oh.
nandun yung sister ko. Ang nanay ko namatay 3 months before sa Presidential Awards.
Oh.
Oh, 28.
Yeah, you mentioned that to me, yes.
Oo, so yun yun.
So, he led you to go to, he accompanied you.
So yun yung sa college na ako, no? So but hindi pa ako Ateneo de Davao noon. Sa Immaculate Conception pa ako noon.
Oo.
Then nag-transfer ako sa Ateneo. Una BS Chem ako and then naglipat ako ng Industrial Engineering. Then doon ako nag-graduate na, no? So that was the start.
Oo. Saan na yun ang, after your industrial engineering, nag-teach ka?
Okay, so ma'am, pero banggitin ko lang yung sa college, no?
Oo.
Kasi if you think that my childhood was challenging, mas challenging yung
Ang
college.
college mo.
Of course.
Kasi scholar lang naman ako eh. And this is what
Wala naman siya pera, naman ho. Ay, nako. Okay, go ahead.
malaking tulong na yung maging scholar ka eh. No?
Oo.
But what you will struggle the most is yung pang-araw-araw.
Oo.
Correct.
Right.
Right?
Oo.
So una naglalakad ako from boarding house ko to Ateneo kasi hindi ako pwede
Wow.
tumayo.
How many minutes yan?
Mga nasa likod lang naman. So
Okay.
yung boarding house ko noon was 80 pesos per month. So you can just imagine the type of
Laki yun.
you don't care, no? So and then ang allowance ko lang is 80 pesos per week all in.
Oh,
Per
wow.
week.
So photocopy, lahat ng
Right.
Oh.
yun na yun. Yun lang kaya ng tatay ko eh.
Oh.
Right? So, I don't complain. Ang salabi ko pa, kung yun lang yung kaya mo, yun lang yung kakayanin ko din.
Okay.
Oh.
So, I was just so lucky na yung mga classmates ko is very supportive. So, nung high school, medyo pa ako mami, pa as if pa ako na medyo may kaya kami. Kasi may kunti kaming tindahan nun.
Mhm.
No? So, parang kasi nangyari, from the barbecue, naging blessed kami. Lumaki ng konti yung aming sari-sari store.
Very store.
Right? And that was during the high school time.
Okay.
Pero nung nag-high school na ako, ang naiwan na lang dun sa bahay namin, nanay ko at saka yung younger sister ko, which is 5 years gap kami. Pero yun na rin yung nagka-college na yung iba kong kapatid, naging masakitin yung nanay ko.
Oh.
Third year high college ako, nilapitan ako ng tatay ko, sabi niya, pwede ka bang huminto? Kasi hindi na niya kaya yung 80 pesos per week.
Oh.
At naintindihan ko yun, ma'am, no? So, nakatira yung nanay ko kasi halos nagbi-bleeding kasi siya, no? And then every time na dadalhin siya sa ospital, pumapasok sa sistema ko na baka hindi na siya makalabas na buhay.
Oh.
Ganun siya kagrabe,
Oh, no.
no? So, nung nilapitan ako ng tatay ko na pwede bang huminto ka kasi hindi na niya kaya. Kasi wala nga siyang kita eh, barbero siya eh. Tapos nagbabantay pa siya sa ospital. Paano yung 80 pesos ko, no?
Yeah.
O sabi ko pa, naiintindihan ko yon. Naiintindihan ko yung sitwasyon ko. Pero ito lang yung masasabi ko. Ano man mangyari sa buhay ko, biblame kita.
Oh.
Oh.
Kasi nagsumikap ako eh. Nagsumikap ako na matapos yun. Then, hindi na niya ako kinausap. And he tried his best to give the 80 pesos hanggang graduate ako.
Oh.
So yun lang yun. And then,
Sinabi mo sa kanya?
hindi na ako graduate na honor student. Kasi yung yung papasok ako sa school, I don't care anymore if I will be perfect in the exam. Ang
Oo.
sabi ko lang, I can just maintain my grades.
Oo.
Basta lang makatapos.
Kasi I don't worry about babagsak ba ako? Hindi ako babagsak eh. Alam ko hindi ako babagsak.
Uh-huh.
Ang worry ko is saan ako magla-lunch bukas. Saan ako magdidinner bukas. Yun yung worry ko. Pero yung mga classmate ko, sobrang bait. Na especially pag major exams, midterm finals, nagko-contribute sila.
Wow.
Oh, para lang pangkain ko.
Wow.
Oh, you're making me cry.
So yun, so I was just so blessed na I
Yeah.
had supportive classmates every time na mas kailangan ko. And then, third year yun kinausap ko lahat ng mga teachers ko. Sabi niya, Nick, bakit yung mga grades mo bumabagsak? Oh, you don't seem to be the Nick na we knew. At hindi ko rin naman pwede sabihin sa kanila yung problema ko sa family, no?
Yeah.
So, lahat ng odd jobs in between my classes, ginawa ko na eh. Alam mo yan? I accept yung mga tutorial classes. And then isang beses, na-collapse ako doon sa pinagtuturuan ko. Alam mo yung typical Pinoy na mahiyain? Pagdating mo doon sa bahay, tinuturuan mo yung bata, tapos sabihin ka ng parents na, uy, kumain ka na ba? Ay, okay na po, kumain na ako. Tapos, kumain ka muna dito, ganito, ganyan. And then, ayaw mong kumain hanggang nag-collapse ako. Gutom na gutom.
Oh.
Na-collapse ka?
Oo, 3 days akong hindi kumain.
Oh my gosh.
So nag-collapse ako, tapos yun na yung last day ko. Kasi mas natakot yung nanay ng bata na, uy, baka anong ba mangyari sa'yo? Baka siya pa yung mag-blame. But she paid me the whole month para lang din tuloy-tuloy. But the whole time na nasa Ateneo ako, hindi alam ng mga classmate ko na scholar ako. Kasi ayaw kong malaman nila na scholar ako kasi mas ma-pressure ka eh. Na scholar ka doon. But nagtataka sila, bakit daw ako seryoso sa school? Hindi ako yung tipong studious type. Ako yung tipong, pag nagturo yung teacher, especially on accounting and then math subjects, tinuturuan ko pa yung mga classmates ko.
Okay.
Oh.
Kasi nga, di ba sinasabi ko, pag midterm finals, nagko-contribute sila eh.
O bali.
So my way of helping back na, turuan ko na lang. And then, basta pagka-graduate ko, umiyak ako nung kinuha ko yung diploma ko yun, diploma, papel lang naman yun, di ba? Because that was the culmination ng hardship mo.
Correct.
As well as success eh. Na ito na yun. And then, but the blessing of that graduation is 2 weeks before that, hinire na ako ng San Miguel.
Wow. Very good. Very good.
So, nag-campus hiring sila. And then, kinuha nila yung top 100 graduates in Mindanao. But they will only hire 3. So, napasama ako dun sa 3.
Oh my God.
Nice.
So,
Ang galing.
and then, right after nagtrabaho ako, all good things na yun eh.
Natapos na yung test sa'yo. And now,
In terms of the economic hardship, wala na yun. As soon as graduate ako, I was blessed to be financially prepared in terms of pinag-aral ko yung kapatid ko.
Wow.
Right? So, and then until na, when I moved from San Miguel to Nestle, sabi ko, kaya ko na palang yung dream ko maging abogado. So then,
Because your dream has been to be a
lawyer, even when I was 6 years old.
I see.
So ang industrial engineering mo, because of the scholarship that they were the one who put you,
Sila yung namimili na ito yung mga courses mo lang.
na pwede mong kunin.
And then, industrial came about dahil ayoko yung ibang engineering kasi una, may board exam. Wala nga pang board exam parents ko, di ba? So, graduate man ako, wala man ako pang board, wala rin.
Pero,
And then, walang board exam ang industrial engineering. So, yun yung kinuha ko. But I was so blessed even with the IE because that really helped me moving forward, right? So, nung hinire na ako ng Nestle, that gave me the capacity to at least pinag-aral ko yung sarili ko para maging lawyer. And then pinag-aral yung kapatid ko, I helped my parents, I helped my mga kapatid pang iba, pamangkin ko and all that. So I was blessed after I finished college.
Yes.
Doon ako nagtuloy-tuloy.
Yeah.
paano ka nakapunta dito?
Okay, so ito na yon. So at one point in time, I was already a lawyer. Naging lawyer ako. I graduated from college mga 21 years old, no? And then pinursu ko yung
Sa IE mo yan, industrial
IE ko.
engineering mo yan. Oo.
And then nag-start ako mag-law school nasa 27, 26.
So, mga
Become a lawyer at 31. So, nung nag-law school ako, kasi hindi naman ako secretary lang sa Nestle. I play a very important role
Okay.
as the head of Industrial Engineering Department.
Oo.
So, yung trust namin to save money and find ways to improve, nasa akin yun kasi ako yung head.
Okay.
So then nagpaalam ako na, boss, pwede ba akong magpaalam? And shout out to Boss Rodi Trillanes kasi siya talaga yung tumulong sa akin. Sabi ko, gusto ko mag-law school. Ang sabi lang niya, hindi ko lang pakialam kung mag-law school ka or mag-doctor ka after that, right? Kasi any boss daw na hindi susuportaan yung self-development mo is not a good boss.
Very
But one
good.
thing is for sure, no? You know your priorities.
Good.
Ayaw kong sabihin mo sa akin na, Nick, na-late ako or hindi ko nagawa to kasi may exam ako.
Right.
Hindi niya tatanggapin
Hindi
yun.
naman
So,
yan.
Oo, ang nangyari na noon, alam kong 4 years lang law school, but alam kong hindi ko kakayanin siya ng 4 years. So, pinlano ko talaga siya na tapusin in 5 years.
Okay.
So, yun, linapos ko siya ng 5 years. Ngayon, magti-take ako ng ng bar exam.
Bar exam. Okay.
The bar exam, sabi ko, boss, kailangan ko ng 6 months leave para papasa ako.
Mag-review.
The challenge of being a working student, especially of kung sobrang malaki yung posisyon mo and then you're taking a part-time law school, hindi maganda yung foundation sa law school mo eh. Kasi nga, you're just trying your best. Ilang pages lang bang kaya mong i-memorize a day? No?
Right.
So, pumapasa ako for the sake of, and ito yung again, I'm a very prayerful person. So, kunwari, I'll just give you a picture of what my day looks like. 4 na subjects every day. Pipiliin ko lang doon, sige, 2 pages, 3 pages per subject. Yun lang yung kaya mo i-memorize eh. Pagdating sa recitation, everyday yon, recitation, everyday. Pag hindi mo masagot yon, 0 yon. Ipapakompute sa iyo yung grade mo after the SEM.
Oh,
Sa
boy.
recitation part, no? Pag kunwari, ma'am, sinasabi ko talaga, kasi sinasabi ko verbally, naririnig ng mga classmate ko. Lord, page 2 na. Kung gusto mo ko tawagin ngayon, tawagin mo na ako ngayon. Caraquel. Ganun yun. Tapos pag kunwari, lagpas na yung 3, Lord, wag ngayon, please. Kaya mga classmate ko, Nick, pagdasal mo naman kami. Alam mo yun? But I that process na Lord,
Really?
oo.
Wow.
So, doon ako pumasa. So, ngayon, nung nag-take ako ng bar, sabi ko sa boss ko, boss, I really need 6 months kasi hindi maganda yung foundation ko.
Para
Ano yung subject, yun yung advice ko dun sa mga nagtitake ng board exam or bar exam, right? You don't need a friend to tell you how to prepare. Right? Because at the end of the day, ikaw lang sa sarili mo makakatulong eh.
Exactly.
Yeah, you need to know where you were, what your weaknesses are.
Your strength and your weaknesses.
Strength and weakness. So, saan ko? So doon mo alamin yung sarili mo. So sabi ng boss ko, Nick, I cannot afford not to have you for 6 months. Pero kaya kitang ipaglaban ng 3 months.
Oh.
Yeah. So inaral ko, sabi ko, boss, kung 3 months lang, ibig sabihin nun, 2 months lang ako magre-review. Kasi yung 1 month na yun, bar exam na yun eh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hindi ko kakayanin yun. And ayokong bumagsak dahil wala akong preparation.
Right.
So sabi niya, okay, how much do you ask? Sabi ko, 4 months, deal na tayo. So, ma'am, talagang he climbs mountain para makuha lang yung 4 months.
Oh.
4 months.
Wow.
Oo. So yun, tinulungan niya ako. But ma'am, pinagdasal ko, no? Binenta ko yung kauna-unaha kong sasakyan na second hand.
Oh.
Kasi wala namang pang ano sa yung parents ko, wala namang pang suporta sa
Right.
bar exam ko eh. No? So sabi ko, Lord, ibibenta ko yung sasakyan ko. Alam kong this will be my first and the last bar exam.
Oh.
Right? At the time, nagpapaaral pa rin ako ng kapatid ko. Nagsusupport pa rin ako sa parents ko. Kaya you save up para masuportaan yung scenario na yun. I was so blessed na nung nandun ako sa Ateneo de Manila, nagre-review, hindi ko maintindihan yung reviewer pag pumapasok ako. Sabi ko, then I have to go back to page 1. Kasi wala akong makukuha eh.
Right.
So
Wala
I
ka
have to go back
focus.
to page 1. But very yun na, Lord, first view lang talaga ako. Pag natapos ko yung libro na, wala nang balikan, wala nang reopen.
Oh, dahil dami pa eh.
Yun na yung yun na yung mariretain ko, yun na yun. Tapos yung mga classmate mong mga, Nick, ilang view ka na? Ay, first view lang talaga yung kaya ko, no? Sila fourth view na daw, fifth view na daw. Ang maganda sa ano ko, sa strength ko is hindi ako nadadala sa ano yung pressure by others na hindi nakakatulong sa iyo.
Right. Right.
So I have the ability of pushing away yung things na or
Hindi,
information hindi nakakatulong sa akin. So halimbawa, pinipressure ako na Nick pang fourth view na namin to and so on and so forth. Sinasabi ko, it's not a matter of ilang view mo na review yung libro eh.
Oo.
Anong doon is
Ang na-retain mo.
na-retain mo ba pagdating na sa bar exam?
Perfect.
Okay. Pagdating sa bar exam, ma'am, trust me, I really thought I would top the bar. Kasi nababasa ko, nakikita ko yung page ng libro. And then nilapitan ako ng proctor. Sabi niya,
may photographic ka pala yan na ano.
Nung time lang na yon. But, nung nakita ko, overconfidence kasi could also kill you eh.
Yes, that's
right. So then you have to step back and then re-review and re-review. And after nung bar, yun yung time na may leakage ng 2003 bar. And then there was a proposal na i-cancel yung buong bar. Ganun ko talaga si Lord, paano ako?
Hindi na pwede umulit.
Kasi wala na akong iulit, wala na akong capacity to ulit.
Wala na,
hindi na rin papayag yung boss ko, no? And then the Supreme Court deliberated. Ang sabi nila na i-disregard na lang yung subject na yon. And yung subject na commercial law, I was so prepared for that. Right? Kaya sabi ko, it was not fair kasi hindi naman kami ang nakatanggap ng leakage and so on.
Okay.
So then, I went back to the factory, no? So after nung last Sunday, but very confident ako. The first Sunday was my sister's birthday. The second Sunday was my birthday. Third Sunday was my mom's birthday. Sabi ko, Lord, kahit pang birthday gift mo na lang yun. Christmas gift na yun, pang New Year's gift na yun. Yun na yung last kong hingi sa'yo. So, then I went back to the factory as usual. Ma'am, nagtatricycad ako. Medyo sikat ako sa factory kasi nga medyo pangmasa ako eh. Right? Hindi ako yung typical na, manager yan. Pangmasa ako. Nakakasalimuha ko yung mga contractual employees, yung mga janitor. Doon ako, because I have my role requires me to go to the lowest level of the organization para mas maintindihan ko yung operations. So, pag umaalis ako sa planta, yung mga manager supervisor, naka-auto yan kasi nga may benefit yung Nestle. Ako nagtatricycad. Tapos kasama ko yung mga contractual. Sabi di ba manager ka? Sabi ko, oo. Siya, bakit ka nagtatricycad? Sige, huwag ka mag-alala nun. Temporary. Right? Wow. So then my boss said, ano na yun eh, pumayat ako sa pressure yung mga false alarms. Yung, lalabas na yung bar exam mamaya. Tapos hindi pala. No? So lumabas yung bar exam Holy Week.
How many months? 3 months after?
6 months after.
6? 6
months after.
Wow.
Tapos sinabi na, kami yung first time na i-release yung bar exam result online.
Okay.
So nung sinabi na, so di ba I was confident na baka magtatap ako nung time na yun.
Right.
At nung lumabas yung result na, lalabas na yung bar exam mamayang hapon. At 16% lang ang pumasa. 1,008 lang ang pumasa.
Out of?
Hindi ma'am, nagdasal talaga ko, Lord, kahit ako na lang yung pang 1,008. Yan na yun. Lumabas nga yung result ng hapon. And thanks God, I passed. Yun yung...
Hindi 1,008. Hindi sa ika 1,008.
Malay mo, di ba? Kasi wala naman...
basta pasado.
Number 8.
Mas natakot ako nung lumabas yung result kasi on subjects na I thought I did well, yun yung hindi masyadong mataas. Right? And then, yung sa tingin kong hindi ako masyadong nag-prepare, doon ako mataas. Ang totoo, ang top notcher namin, ma'am, ang score lang niya 78 plus.
Oh my God.
Kasi masyadong stricto yung pag-check dahil nga sa leakage.
Oo.
You can just imagine ilang ng mga grado ng mga 1,000 plus, di ba?
Okay. So ito, because we have a little time. What? Come on.
No, you're fine.
Kulang ang ating kulang ang tempo natin para sa nito eh. So interesting. I want to have a part 2 on this. But anyway, before we gonna leave, because nagtunganga na lang kami, nagagano na lang kami. Ganon na lang kami.
Yung paano ako nag-shift to being a teacher.
Oo.
Okay, now, yung
a transition pala nun is nung nasa Nestle na ako, and I've been very confident na sa mga ginagawa ko and so on and so forth, right? So I was I was looking for ways to paano ko ba gagamitin ko after office hours. Right? And I've been very active in the community even in the past. Kahit nung maliit pa ako, nakakatikim ako. Even when I was in high school, nanalo ako ako yung napili na auditor kasi magaling daw ako sa math. All levels from first year to fourth year, yung math on lunch breaks. Sabi ko, paano ko gagamitin? So then, nag-aral ako ng MBA for first sem. Hindi ako masyadong na-challenge kasi it's just a repetition of my industrial engineering. Parang ganun yung feeling ko. No? So then, the following sem, industrial engineering in Mindanao at the time was so young. Hindi siya maintindihan ano bang ginagawa mo and so on. And I was just so lucky na Nestle Philippines very embrace yung IE subjects eh. Kasi nga mayroon kaming multinational naman ang Nestle, no? So I feel like I was so blessed to have that actual knowledge and implementation sa industrial engineering field. And then I volunteered na magturo part-time sa Xavier.
That's why.
At maniwala ka hindi, ma'am, ang gastos ko pagturo mas malaki pa sa sweldo ko.
Sa sweldo mo.
Kasi mas
sige lang.
ma-impart sa
How I wish naging student mo ako.
And I was a very strict professor.
Teacher? Ay,
kasi
hindi ko gusto yun.
mga efficiency experts kami supposedly.
That's true.
So then I don't accept pag kunwari, deadline ng project ngayon is bukas or next week. Deadline yun. Deadline is a deadline.
That's true.
Okay.
So as being a teacher there back home, na kahit kunti lang man, ano ang masabi mo sa mga teachers ngayon sa pagtuturo nila na in connection with your experience as a teacher also? What can you tell them?
Sa mga teachers ngayon, ma'am, you have to love the profession to be able to become
teachers, ha? You have to love your profession first.
Okay, number one.
Exactly.
Number one. That is true.
Mas marami, and you will all agree na mas marami yung time mo nag-google outside of the classroom while you are kung nasa classroom ka na. No?
Yeah.
Kasi ma'am, preparing pa lang ng plan mo, lesson plan mo, right? Pag-check ng papel.
Exactly.
Takes
Kasi
time na. Yes.
Very creative ako in terms of paano ko ba ituturo to na hindi traditional blackboard.
That's true.
So, hindi
that's all good.
Stricto man ako, pinagalitan ako ng school administrator, hindi ako nag-check ng attendance. But ang naalala ko, sa buong taong nagturo ako, walang nag-absent.
Ay, may gusto sila sa'yo.
Kasi sabi nila, for the first time daw, nagkaroon sila ng teacher na totoong alam mo yun,
Turo sa kanila.
Yung totoong ito yung totoong mundo na industry.
Turo sa kanila. Yes. Okay. So tita, do you have a question? Kahit lang short. We still have 4 minutes, I would say.
I'm sorry to inubos ko.
Oh, no. We're very, very interested.
Very inspiring.
Inspiring.
I will not question him anymore because I am suggesting, Judelina, we really invite him a second time because, to hear more about the experience because it's very interesting.
Thank you.
That's true.
Anong question mo, Tita Pasita?
Ang question ko kasi sabi mo noon ang industrial engineering is like a very young course, di ba? Sabi mo?
Yes.
So ngayon, how is it now sa Pilipinas? Nagustuhan ba nila na ngayon ang so that people would go to the maging industrial engineer?
Of course, yeah.
Ma'am, Cebu, Manila, embrace na nila yung industrial engineering eh. It's actually in Mindanao na hindi pa masyado nila naintindihan. I remember I was applying for the on-the-job training sa 5th year ko kasi kailangan mong gamitin yun. No?
Right.
And I applied sa Davao Plywood. Basta it's a Lapanday company. Kasabay ko yung mga engineering ko, mga bully, alam mo yan, mga mechanical engineering, electrical engineering. Tapos, siyempre, very established yung profession nila.
Right.
The production manager, after interviewing me, sabi niya, Nick, I am very interested sa'yo, but I don't understand hindi ko maintindihan kung saan kita i-assign. Kasi hindi nga niya maintindihan yung industrial engineering. Sabi ko sa kanya, Sir, just let me in. I will show you.
I will teach you.
I will show you. And true enough, Mama, Meron kasi sila yung problema na yon na even yung cadet engineers nila nahihirapan. Right? But when I actually showed it, because industrial engineering core talaga ako eh. Alam mo yun, yung time and motion studies, productivity,
Right.
and so on. Noong nag-present ako first, pati president nila sa company, gusto akong kausap every day.
Oh.
Wow.
Right? And then after my stint, nag-create sila ng parang industrial engineering department or section because of what we've done.
What you did.
Oh,
Very
wow.
good.
Okay. So, Attorney Nick, kasi ngayon, sa industrial engineering lang tayo at saka sa teaching. Wala pa nga tayo nagpunta sa Amerika eh. Wala ka pa nag-fly sa Amerika.
Yeah, let's
So
invite
this
him.
will be, we are going to have another part. Will you be available next week?
Yeah.
We will talk anyway. We will talk.
Ano man?
Oh yeah, you
May
see?
part 2 pala tayo.
Para sa atin na part 2 din siya, oh. Okay?
Even during kay Tita Josie, and I really apologize, even now, if ini-interview ako whether on in TV or ganito, emotional ako man pag it touched on my experience. Kasi
I understand.
Pinaiyak mo nga kami. Pinaiyak mo.
Kami rin emotional.
Tapos alam mo, Attorney Nick, nakita ko gid si Tita Josie, na ganun-ganon gid siya. Na ganun-ganon si Tita Josie, oh. Ay, nako. But anyway, thank you very much. We're going to have part 2, okay? And then, just to let the people right now that we're going to have a part 2 in this. Dahil daming-dami ka pa ma-inspire sa story mo. Dahil wala ka pa nag-fly sa Amerika at wala ka pa nagkaroon ng immigration law practice dito. So that is the one that we are going to tackle when we come back. Okay.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
we are going to ask Tita Josie and Tita Pasit, and maybe if you have prepared something for the little quotations or quotes, you will share to us. Tita Pasit, it's your turn.
Okay. Now, I think this one is very appropriate sa buhay na narinig natin. Magandang storya ni Attorney Nick. Ano? Okay. This is coming from Andy Warhol. Siya yung, one of the great artists ng US. Sabi niya, they always say time changes things, but you actually have to change them yourself. At yung buhay mo, Attorney Nick, is the summary of this saying. Kasi hindi mo na hinintay ang time eh. Ikaw mismo ang gumawa. You act
Exactly.
on the situation. Binago mo ang sitwasyon. So from poverty, nakataas ka, nakatulong ka, and right now, masabi natin this is a successful life you have. Tama-tama. Yeah.
Yes.
You change the thing yourself.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Tita.
You're
How
welcome.
about Tita Pasit?
Josie.
Tita Josie.
Okay. Ako rin, ang aking quote ngayong gabi ay appropriate sa mga narinig natin kay Atty. Nick Caraquel. Because determinado talaga si Atty. Nick kung anong gusto niya, gagawin niya at kukunin niya. And maatay niya, yun ang nasa isip niya. Kaya ang sa akin, no matter how you feel, you get up, you dress up, you show up, and never give up.
Wow.
That's for you, Atty.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool. Attorney,
Yes.
you have?
Ay, ma'am, hindi ako nakaprepare ng quote, di ba?
Okay. Sige,
Pero ang masasabi ko lang is
Okay.
very appropriate, ma'am, whether you are a student o hindi. No? Ang sa akin is, especially for people who are taking an exam, no? And I learned this from my classmate when we took the bar. Pray as if no amount of studying will help you. Study as if no amount of prayers could help.
Oh.
Very good.
Wow. The success of this man, it is because of his relationship with the Lord. Wow. And then mine is this. I remember what Michael Jordan said in one of his testimonies about his success. All right. This is what he said. I have missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I have lost almost 300 games. 26 times I have been trusted to take the game-winning shot, and still I missed. I have failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. That is
Yes.
what he said. So,
That's how you learn.
yes, I
Yes.
think in the life of Nick, it's attorney Nick, it's about, you know, as what he mentioned, a lot of frustrations and maybe failures also. But this is life. We have to get up, as what Tita said.
Right, right.
May I just say something, Judilyn?
Sure, Tita.
Because we are on the topic of what Attorney Nick Caraquel has discussed, is his relationship to Jesus Christ and how he prayed. You know, it's not this standard way of you have to go to church, you have to. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I believe in that. But,
Right.
you know, Attorney Nick, that's how I pray too. When I'm in high school, I was in section 2, not the most top one, section 1, but we are section 2, and oh, we feel like we're so smart. Well, the school wants to distribute the smart people so that the not smart one will be energetic to study. Well, I didn't like it. I don't like it. So I went and prayed every night to my God at that time and saying, my God. And that's how I did. I was talking. I said, I don't want to be with those kids. I want to go back to my class. And I got it.
Oh,
We got
yeah,
there. So I
that's
just want to
true.
let you know that, yes, I pray the same way you do. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. And also, Attorney Nick, the thing is that there's a song that I remember. Yung awit na, how can I say thanks for the things you have done to me? Things that I deserve. Alam mo yon na hindi ka nag-deserve, pero binigay pa yon ni Lord. Isn't that wonderful? And
Yeah.
if there are successes in our life, let it go to Calvary. Only His glory and praises to His name only. In your life, I see how the Lord molds you from poverty because the Lord wants to use you in many, many ways.
That's true.
Yes, that's
And
true.
in part two,
Yes.
don't say no, okay? Wala pa, kulang ang 1 hour eh.
Yeah.
Tapos talking pa si Judilyn, si Josie. So kinuha pa namin ang 1 hour mo. Baka sa
For the
40 minutes pa
story.
lang yon.
Oh,
Oo.
The story mo, Attorney Nick, that is so inspirational.
Very, very good.
And
Uh-uh.
nobody who heard it would think na hindi nila kaya. Kaya rin
Yeah.
pala.
yeah.
Thank you for showing the way.
Yes,
Thank
thank you. And we will talk, attorney, we will talk for the second part. Okay.
Okay. Maraming salamat and then magandang gabi. Take care.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much, guys. Thank you.
Thank
I hope that the
you.
story of Attorney Nick will have
Inspired you.
inspired us. Okay.
Yes.
Thank
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.